the Greenies are starting with their best 5.
Yeah.
Ngayon, Sharma will be patrolling that middle. They like using Abad, but there's a more athletic squad, active, dahil 3 points lang naman yung gusto ko makita dito sa game. Tempo, rebounding, and shot making from the outside.
Shot making from the outside on cue, Coach Hammer. Greenies starting off strong with a triple to open the game. And that's what you get when Greenies is in the starting unit. Roluna heavily bothered that time. Here we go. Fireworks right away here in game number 2. Ilian Greenies continues his hot start with that basket.
I'm telling you, he's going for 40 today.
Yeah.
Sinabi niya before ba tayo nag-deep run, he would be out for blood. But again, John Roluna naman on transition. Tempo, magdidictate. Maraming possessions ang laro sa high school. Perpetual, ito ang laro nila, number 1 offensive team when it comes to the NCAA juniors, averaging almost 90 a game.
Yeah. Ito na, tumatakbo ulit ang Perpetual. TJ Tabuan misses at the rim, and Benilde has been defending very well here in the first frame, at least in the first few possessions. Ilian Greenies now, as expected, has the basketball against Roluna. James Izon, one of the many graduating players of this Greenies team, passing it to Greenies for 3! Greenies is perfect at the start of this game.
Miscommunication on that ball screen action. Ina-expect nila to turn ng corner si Greenies, but going to the baseline, another pull-up 3 for Greenies.
All 8 points coming from one guy. This is turning out to be a showcase game so far for Ilian Greenies. 8-2 for Benilde-LSGH. Rosales goes around the defense, and he is going to be fouled here. Oh no, that's a turnover.
Stepping on the baseline. But right here, right on cue, very important for LSGH to knock down those 3-point shots. Dahil ma-pressure ang team na Perpetual. You get primary attacks, you get corner threes on free. Pero ito, miscommunication doon na action eh.
Yeah. Overdose on confidence.
Here again.
Yan yung headline natin. At yan yung nakikita natin mula kay Greenies ngayon. This is Ortega with a nice move. Sharma is fouled. Good effort from the young center.
Yep, Rem Sharma. More of a power forward pag-akit sa college. Very good weak side offensive rebounder. Last game, he had a lot of rebounds coming off that weak side dahil habits. When you scout teams, Perpetual, whenever somebody's attacking, they would ground the shaded area. It frees up corner crash rebounds and big guys coming from the weak side. So Ram Sharma gets a lot of offensive rebounds like that. Pati si LeBron James dahil ganun din siya. Another key stat that we need to look at in this ball game is offensive rebounding percentage for both squads. 37% ang nakuha na offensive rebounds ng Perpetual. They were plus 10, 23 to 13, 25% lang ang GH in that game.
That's right. Oh, Samuel Luna, the lefty with a triple from the corner. And he has all 5 points of Perpetual to begin. Oh, James Izon with a nice move. Nothing there though. Eto na, tumatakbo naman ang Junior Altas. Rosales gets bumped hard. And that's a hoop for TJ Tabuan. Quick recovery from the number 1 team, the Perpetual Junior Altas.
Yes, they're not stopping, Martin. Every time that they have an opportunity, they would push the tempo.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, parang roadrunner. Ganyan ang tema ng team na tong Perpetual. Dahil confident si Coach Geoff Cleofas dun sa depth ng team niya, ang lalim hanggang ika-12, 14 na tao, kaya pumasok na same intensity, same quality, defensively and offensively pagdating sa takbuhan.
That's why he has the luxury of getting LeBron and even JD Pagulayan off the bench.
Yeah, and matatandaan mo, Martin, since season 98, we've been covering these 2 guys.
Yeah.
Kasama si Emil Acido was last season si MVP. Sanay na ito maglaro at a high level. And they had the experience of going to the finals last season against the Squires of Letran. So ngayon, mas kampante sila maglaro. Hindi na sila nagugulat sa crowd.
That's right. More composed because of that experience. Bosses will be fouled. And again, this Greenies team, they've been relentless so far. They've been playing it fast, Coach Hammer. Pagkakuha ng bola, batok agad sa kabila.
Oh yeah, exactly. And a guy that I've been looking at, I've told you this, etong si Osis, he knocked down 2 crucial 3-pointers in game number 1. And he has been a very serviceable three-point shooter, and he runs his lanes properly. He parks on the corner, and he knows where to get his shots.
Osis is at the free throw line here. Balikan natin ang play ni Osis ng game number 1. In meantime, let's go courtside with Gleisel Galpo. Gleisel, go ahead.
Talagang kung may butas ng karayom na kayang daanan yon ang dadaanan namin. These were words from LSGH Benilde head coach Renren Ritualo. Despite losing in game 1, he commended his young squad for being able to be consistent all 4 quarters. He reminded them that today they must make sure that they can address their rebounding lapses. Para naman kay team captain James Eason, no early putador, no problem. Ani niya, hindi na bago sa istorya nila na may isang nawawala. Kaya handa raw silang saluhin ang kaibigan at kapatid nila. All from courtside, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thank you, Gleisel. We'll be back after this timeout.
Marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Lauro Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim.
Balik sa ating laban, you guys are still watching game number 2 of the Juniors Basketball Finals. NCAA Season 100 between Perpetual and Benilde-LSGH. Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer. Martin Antonio here in the broadcast. And we were talking about rebounding for Perpetual earlier. That resulted to 14 more attempts for the Perpetual Junior Altas. And when you're giving that much to the number 1 team in the league, mahihirapan ka manalo.
Yung offensive rebounding percentage, it's something that coaches now really look at dahil nabanggit to ni JV Mocha in last game. Whenever there's an offensive rebound, there will be a scramble pagdating sa depensa. And just like that, Osis gets that Pinoy step ba? Euro step eh.
Pwede. Pero kinuha rin niya sa taas. Ooh, hard bump. That's Rosales getting fouled on the attempt. Ortega committing it. We gotta check this one out again. Osis. Oh, look at that. Iniiwas sa depensa. And that long stride getting him to the basket. Di pinapakita sa atin, Coach, na hindi lang siya pang 3 puntos.
And inserted in the ball game, itong si IC Kalangan. I am very impressed with the control of this kid. One of the top guys when it comes to assist to turnover ratios. I think top 5 when it comes to plus minus. He controls the tempo of this team. And remember, he was the guy who was on that ball screen action on the last possession na nag-decide to hit the open guy when it was JD Paglayan on that game-winning three.
Of course, IC Kaliangan. Also used to be the starter for the Junior Altas in the previous seasons. But today, kasama siya dun sa second unit attack ni Coach Joff. Ito na si Jan Roluna. He is gone in transition. Perpetual is within a point. And another steal for the Junior Altas. Tabuan the push shot. Off to the left. Sharma secures the board. Here comes Gillian Quines trying to provide stability in this Greenies offense, and Quines gets fouled.
Brad, may sasabihin lang ako, baka sabihin na naman homer ako eh. Parang Jacob Cortez maglaro.
Patigyan muna natin ito.
Kailangan sabihin ko yung obvious eh, pero ito yung transition. Dito magaling ang Perpetual. Playing the passing lanes, being active, active hands, playing passing lanes. Kampante sila eh, na kaya nilang rumicover dahil maliliksi sila. They are twitchy athletes. But going back to Gillian Quines, pinanonood ko throughout the regular season sa live stream natin. Parang si Jacob. Parang si Jacob yung control niya. And may ipoprogress pa sa laro kasi nahihit na niya yung first look. Yung mga next read as he progresses through his collegiate career. Tsaka yung contact balance niya.
Sees the game differently and on a slightly higher level.
Yeah, he'll be a point guard when it comes to
here's a touchdown play. Greenies were not able to recover. Easy hoop for Perpetual. Si Quines babawi. Ito na naman si Gillian Quines.
just contact balance, and he doesn't care if there are 2 guys, 3 guys in front of him. He would be on attack.
12 points in the first quarter for Kines. Just pouring it on. Oh! Good-looking hoop coming from Baldoria.
High scoring first quarter tayo, and this bodes well for the Altas.
Kines na naman. Off the spin. What a move! 14 first quarter points for Gillian Kines. Rosales will try to answer. Off the bank, it's off. Sharma couldn't secure it. Naka-rebound si Tabuan. Rosales will slash.
Oh, that's big. Ortega with his second personal foul in the first quarter. He's very important. Remember, he played really big in that run in the in the fourth quarter rather, para dito sa LSGH. But how about
Spin
this?
cycle. Yeah. And again, those are 2 very different moves from Gillian Kines. The jump stop and the composed basket on the move, and then binilisan ng konti. Diba? On another gear, got the spin and the escape at the basket.
Contact balance, ball control. Nakita mo yung isa niyang galaw kanina off the press break after they commit a turnover, he gets it on the middle, splits the double off a behind the back, and then goes inside out.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganong skill set, hindi mo explain eh. They've been working on it since. It's either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
Marami ako nakita na mga bata, dribble, araw-araw, hindi ganun kaganda yung dexterity when it comes to game speed.
Yeah.
He plays at a certain speed, pero ito muna yung nangyari kanina.
Ito si Rosales bumping into Ortega. We'll see what happened afterwards. Okay, so there was an exchange. I think it was an exchange. It was...
Hindi mo pwedeng tawagan yun, emotion ng finals.
Yeah.
Konting contact lang eh. Siyempre, bibigyan mo rin ng leeway yung mga bata.
Hindi naman nag-escalate na.
No, just express it's basketball.
Yeah. And this is the intensity of the finals.
Hindi mo pwedeng tawagan lahat ng mga
Yeah.
konting kiss-kissan dyan. You have to let the kids play.
Yeah.
So it's 2 free throws. That's the right call.
Okay, but we...
Hindi ko nga alam review dun eh. Pero foul talaga.
Foul. Yeah.
Kasi side-to-side contact eh.
Malaking bagay yan para sa LSGH. So
Yeah.
a change of personnel for Coach Renren Retualo. You have Yutuk, Abad, and Gian Gomez.
So kita mo yung difference naman ngayon. Papasok si Cristino, who's the most improved player here in Season 100, and si Daep. And if you look at these 2 guys, they are interchangeable big guys. Daep is more of a 3-4. Can shoot from the outside, crashes the boards. Cristino is a better passer of that elbows.
Here's another offensive
Turnover,
rebound.
yun lang. Ayun, babalikan natin, offensive rebounding. Whenever a team gets an offensive rebound, Cardinals say you don't let a rebound go to the offensive team, especially on free throw attempts. The defense is already put on a scramble. Pag nakakuha ng offensive rebound, that opens up free threes and free downhill attacks because you're closing out. Pag close out ka, out of balance na agad ang depensa.
At importante rin, Coach Hammer, if you're part of the second unit, you have to bring in the energy right away.
Exactly.
And that's a free throw in for Perpetual. We're tied at 18. Team captain JD Pagulayan enters the game for the first time. Hit a dagger 3 in game number 1 to give them the win, 100-96.
Played guts out in the Final Four last season.
Yeah.
And in the finals last season, he was really swinging for defense against the Squires. Ngayon yung redemption time niya.
Ito na. Oh, Yutok. Lefty knocking down the 3 from the corner.
Habits of Perpetual. Corner 3s are open because they try to clog the lane. Just like that, good pass on the recognition. High school basketball. Protect the paint. You have to locate your best shooters. Number 28 is the best shooter of Perpetual. Kailangan i-locate nila to.
Isa pa, same spot, same result. Yutok nails another one. That's back-to-back hits from that young kid.
And that was a challenge 3-pointer.
Yeah. Oh, Kalyangan gets denied by Abad. Ito na si Gillian Kines. Kines off the bank. It's good. Martinez has 16 points here in the first frame.
Going for 40. Telling you, going for 40.
Yeah. Pagulayan. Dae for 3. Couldn't hit. Martinez secures the board.
Kalmado maglaro. Yeah. He knows it. He knows how to command this team. And yung mga nakapalibot sa kanya, look at this two-man game, dito kay Abad. One of the better screeners here. And twisting the screen.
Oh, this is gonna be a foul on Corpus.
When they made a run in the fourth quarter, it was Abad setting screens. But again, habits in high school basketball, coaches would tell you, protect the shaded area. Next progression is covering the corner. Ilang beses in game number 1 na si Abad is left on an island having to cover a 2-on-1. Pagulayan, ganoon na naman yung nangyari. May dalawa dun sa strong side wing, si Abad nasa ilalim to close out. So that's a long travel time for the big guy.
That's right. Di na inabutan
At saka mahirap yun
yung shooter.
na pagka ang 2-on-1 big guy, especially for a heftier guy, nako-close out ka.
Ito yung nangyari dito. So, Abad looking for the pass inside. And he'll take 2. So,
listed 6'6 yata itong si Abad, no? He has listed 6'6. Matangkad din na burly. Burly talaga.
this is Christian Abad.
Yeah.
Backup big.
If you get guys like that, kailangan ng template mo, Glenn Davis Diba? When he was
Big
in college for LSU.
Yeah.
If you're a bigger guy, you have to have big feet. Shaq Taganas, yung mga bumabantay ng ball screen when he was in high school.
Yeah.
Na mabilis yung paa mo, kahit hindi ka vertically athletic, pero kaya mong kumover ng space, you would be an asset.
That's right. So, from our first deadlock earlier, 18 apiece, Greenies mounting a 10-3 run.
Oh, tough shot.
They got 10-5. JD puts it up and in. 28-23. Gian Gomez, second leading scorer of the Greenies this season, pulls up from the free throw line, gets his own miss, scoops it up and in.
Gian Gomez played really well in the Final Four elimination game on this season against Tantran. Pero corner 3 na naman.
That score Bruce knocking it down. And this is one of the main weapons of this junior Altus team.
Because they would,
three-point shooting.
Oh, they would try to attack it. They would attack deep because they have athletes and gotta make those jumpers. And Abad, again, getting his body.
Yeah. And we're now seeing plays being ran for Abad as we take a look at this 3. That's the kick out to Corpus, who took care of business.
Saka alam mo, disiplinado itong Perpetual. Sa lang sinabi ni Coach atakihin niyo yung gitna, libre yung corner. Hanapin niyo yung corner. Kasi they've been consciously attacking it and looking for it here in the first quarter.
Alright, timeout muna tayo. 4-point lead for Benilde-LSGH.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championship.
Coach Sandy Rieta, the head coach of women's volleyball
After
team.
Holy Week?
Perpetual Lady Altas.
Second round.
Dikit-dikit ngayon ang team standings. We just ended the first round.
Malalim pa rin yung dasal ko. Makadagit na ng unang panalo yung team ko.
Ito yung Lady Altas. An impressive season so far.
Inantay ko kanina si Coach O Kasi last game, nandito si Coach O tsaka yung buong Altas nanonood. Kasi marami rin gagraduate dito, Mark, di ba? Sa team na to.
Marami. Sa Junior Altas, they have 8 graduating players.
Kasi alam mo na blue chip dyan Kasi top 1 or top 2 player dyan si Tae. Maraming magre-recruit dyan. Pero ang Diamond interrupt dito yung Rolina, Crisanto, tsaka yung Pagulayan. Yung Pagulayan magkiklik sa college yan. He's tough. He's a tough defender and he can knock down 3-pointers.
I correct myself, 9 graduating players for Coach Jock Cleopas. Kaya ang sabi niya sa akin, at saka sabi rin ni Coach Gerald Dizon, also former Perpetual Altas himself, it's now or never for them.
Oh, exactly. Hinug na tong team na to.
Cristino. Pagulayan. 5-point lead for Benilde-LSGH. Free throw shooting. Already 10 attempts for Benilde. They swing it to the other side. 4 to shoot. I see. It's an out of control. 1 to shoot. And a shot clock violation on the Junior Altas. Great defensive sequence from LSGH.
This was a big adjustment for Coach Renren. When nothing was happening in game number 1, he went with a 1-3-1 and a 1-2-2 zone. Shifting zone na hinapan execute ang Perpetual. At nakatakbo pa nang nakatakbo ang LSGH. Doon sila nag-run.
Yung final 6 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, Gomez. Called for a travel there.
Hindi kumapit yung sapatos doon sa jump stop.
Kailangan natin ng sticky mat.
Yeah. Pwede. Punas-punas lang yan. Punas-punas lang yan. Wala namang sticky mat. Doon naglalaro si Coach Renren eh. Pero tinitignan ko yung pantalon ni Coach Renren. Baka yung may pinapapasok niya dati. Kasi uso na ulit yung flowing looks. Tawa ka. Diba?
Diba? Baggy pants ni Coach.
Baggy eh. Baggy. Saka naka-undershirt eh.
Gen Z pumorma yan si Coach Renren.
J-Brooks eh.
Perpetual on the attack here. Ooh. Gian Gomez will be called for the foul.
Yeah, that's an easy call, Martin, especially for the younger viewers, mga coaches na nanonood sa atin. On a closeout, you can't defend with 2 hands on the ball handler. Very basic yan. Pero kasi yung momentum mo, that's why you have to 1-2 stop or jump stop on that closeout. Pero dyan, magaling yung Perpetual eh. Pino-force ka nila close out.
Ito si Icy Calyangan. Daep has yet to score. Nothing there. For Booz. No good on the putback. Pagulayan. Isa pa, nahanap. Itong si Cristino sa ilalim. And there's a whistle underneath.
Grabe. Puputaktihin ka talaga ng mga offensive rebounders when it comes to Perpetual. Kasi ganyan ang laro nila eh. They are not a team that will take contested 3-pointers.
Yeah.
They would take mid-range shots. And then they have 4 guys storming. Crash boards.
And Coach Hammer, statistically, it also doesn't help that Benilde-LSGH gives up the most rebounds to their opponents.
Exactly.
54 rebounds per game yung kanilang binibigay. And I think Perpetual had 57 total in the first game.
Yep. And if you're a high school player who wants to play in college and you're an undersized player, you have to attack the offensive rebounding class para mapansin ka ng coaches.
Yeah. Daep. Oh! Almost losing it. He recovers. Here's the kick out. Pagulayan. Atake. Kick out again. Corpus. Too strong. Rebound for Daep. Another offensive board for the Junior Altas. And it just keeps coming for Perpetual.
Yep. And yung offensive rebound din, it's just climbing the ladder. Nandun na si Abad eh. If you're a big guy, you want to check the most athletic guy. Sino yung most athletic guy? Halos lahat athletes, but the guy who crashes the board the most is that guy.
Ooh!
Ito si LeBron James Daep.
From point blank, that does not happen often to the MVP.
And they ran that pattern in game number 1. Same inbound play, first basket ni LeBron James Daep. Lob it in right in front of the rim. But good matchup itong si Abad kay Daep kasi he provides that friction. Pero kailangan itulak lang talaga niya palayo. Pero madaling sabihin, mahirap gawin kasi maliksin to si Daep. Good backdoor.
Ison,
that's a free
out. Gomez, kaboom!
Great recognition of the backdoor. Etong si Ison at Gomez, maganda ang combination nila of the backcourt. They feed off each other, but still blanketed on defense itong si Daep.
Ooh, couple of point-blank misses for Perpetual. And they're getting the chances. The shots just haven't fallen here in the first.
Great recognition. Great reminders though for both coaches that whenever an attacker goes on the shaded area, habits of the younger kids would be clog the lane, and outside shooters will be free. Now, the responsibility of the players, Brad, mag-shooting ka na mag-shooting. Kasi ang coaches, bibigyan ka ng mga free looks. Pag di mo na shoot yan, I mean, kailangan tayo pag-usapan. Kasi the job of the coach and the offense is to get you open shots just like that. And if you can knock it down, well, they would find people who would knock it down for them.
Kung pwede nga, doon ka lang talaga nakatutok. Pwede sa scrimmage, shooting na.
Shooting ka. Paano yan? backbone niya ng any offensive scheme.
Yeah.
Shot making.
It is 35-28. It's back to a 7-point lead for Benilde-LSGH.
Every
Perpetual
attack.
turns it over.
Every attack, 4 na tao nasa shaded area with that strong side helper, naka strong side tag pa. Libre yung kabilang side.
Yeah. Here is Hizon. Nakapasok lang kanina lamang. Shot creator for Benilde. What a move. Just doesn't get it. Abad puts it up and in on the putback.
And that's a big
Second
boy
serving. For Poos. Takes it out. Takes the 3. Comes up short. And it stays with Perpetual. It's a 9-point lead for Benilde-LSGH. Look at the 3-point shooting here in the first frame.
Yep, that's what
5 out of 6 for Benilde-LSGH.
Third point, you gotta nail it.
Yeah.
You have to nail it.
And if Coach Ren is your coach,
You have
you
to.
have to make your 3-pointers.
You have to. Because it's free eh. If you watch game tape ng Benilde Blazers, ng LSGH Greenies,
Yeah.
they're very consistent on running those corners. And now, you get the pass on their primary attack on those corners na libre. You have to let it fly. You have to let it fly. You have to nail it. That's number 1. Dahil mafo-force ngayon close out yung depensa ng Perpetual. But again, itong bread and butter nila.
Grabe talaga. Itong activity ng Perpetual when it comes to offensive rebounding.
Oh, babalikan lang natin, Martin. Crashing the boards. It's one of the 3 points that I've been saying. 9 offensive rebounds compared to 3 by the Benilde Blazers. Thank you, Popsy Pong, our Sultan of Stats. Throughout the season, offensive rebounding percentage of TSB is 25%.
Yeah.
This is getting offensive rebounds of free throws missed and field goals missed. Perpetual, on the other hand, they get 37% of their missed shots and missed free throws. If you're looking at numbers, you get 33% of your misses, you're in good hands.
Yeah.
You get almost 40% of the misses. That's why you're the number 1 team when it comes to scoring.
Right. They had 23 offensive rebounds in game number 1.
Ginalingan ko mag-math ngayon.
Ay,
Kailangan.
grabe. May numbers ka ngayon.
Oo, kailangan.
Hizon misfires. Final shot of the first. And that's how we will end the first 10 minutes of action here in game number 2. Coach Jock Leobas, animated and showing a lot of energy here in this clincher of a game for them. Coach Ren, hindi rin magpapadalo pagdating sa intensity. It is his Greenies ahead after the first frame, 37-30. We'll be back for the second quarter of this game.